official rolling all across the country. I'm your official voice of youth and high school sports, Chad Mercado. That's my magic man, producer Chandler Richards. You know the games, you know how this goes down. Two big-time student athletes here to compete. First one to 3 wins.
I believe it because he's the type, if he develops to his potential, he's the type of guy who can change a program.
Building, this is 5-star student athlete from IMG, Tyler Booker, offensive lineman, defensive lineman in the class of 20.
Not only can he fly, he's got the moves too. He puts a move on like 7 people in that one clip. What's going on, everybody? Chandler Richards here with R&R Sports, and I've got Gabe Byrne, defensive end, linebacker, whatever you want on the defensive side of the ball. He's got it. He puts pressure on the quarterback. He could stop the rush. Gabe, what's going on, man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So I brought you on. I had got a chance to, check out your highlights and stuff. And, man, first off, Lexington Christian, it's got to be a heck of a football program to play for. Before we get into, this past season, I want to know what it was like, playing for the program there and being under Coach Doug Charles. So just give me a rundown of what it was like there playing for the past 3 years.
Well, first year, my sophomore year, we were good, and then we had a little bit of coaching change, and Coach Doug came in, and I'm not gonna lie, he came in and everyone bought into to his scheme and to what he wanted to do and how he wanted to change the program and make it better and win. That's what we really wanted to do. We got some really good coaches that go along with him. We got our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. I think they're the best in the state. The main goal is to win.
And I see y'all's name pops up on somebody's schedule, whatever, year in, year out. I know that puts worry in, the opposing team's mind. They got to prepare for that game. Not to say that they take any game less important, but, y'all developed a name for yourself over there the past couple of years, and you definitely lived up to the hype. So your senior year has come and gone. Y'all made it to the state championship. Unfortunately, didn't pull away the win, but it was a close, hard-fought battle. Ended up being like a 3-point game. What was it like going into that game, coming out of it? What did you see looking back on it that you think personally you could have done different in your game, maybe, or as a whole, what could have gone differently about that to take away the win?
We went in the game with a great scheme offensively and defensively. We were prepared for anything to happen, and we were prepared. We had some mistakes going along the way on offense and on defense. We couldn't contain the quarterback. He's really fast and good. He won Mr. Football. There's always mistakes that I've made. I had chances to bring Cameron down, and I didn't. And that's pretty much the only thing I regret doing, but I laid it all down and I gave it my all. So y'all take on Somerset earlier in the year and go up against Kaya Sharon. Kaya's one of the bigger names around in the state of Kentucky, being that he's committed to the University of Kentucky. And man, you seem to about pressure him every play. I don't know if the offensive lineman was just off that day, but you just you kind of manhandled them, and you get to Kai and you put pressure on him, which is hard to do. You don't see a lot of people do that on the defensive side of the ball to them. What was it? What was your game plan going up against him? Was it any in your head strategy, or did you just go out there like any other game and attack the quarterback? I think the main goal with Kaya, which was the main goal in the state championship game with Cameron Hergott, was to contain. I mean, that's all you, because they both scramble, they're both fast, and they can both keep their eyes downfield while they're scrambling and throw that ball. So the main goal was just to keep them contained. But my D-line coach just said, I mean, keep them contained and don't let them get upfield, but pin your ears back and go get them. So
I know that you're looking to go play ball at the next level, and it doesn't really matter to you where you go play ball. You just seem like you're ready to go play ball, get your education, and do it playing the sport you love. So what is it about your game that sets you apart from the other outside linebacker, defensive end that's standing up next to you?
I have the speed. I'm fast, and that's what I bring to the table. That's what I bring is speed, and I get off the ball fast, and that helps. And no matter what level you're playing, is to get off the ball fast. And if I can turn the edge, and I can do that really fast too. So
I always end off with this: if you could give a younger player, let's say a freshman coming into the game, let's say they've got pretty good skill, but they might need some motivation or some advice to keep them pushing forward and keep going. What kind of advice would you give them?
First of all, I said this before to other freshmen that have come in. First of all, it goes so fast. Like, you get in freshman year, you play, and you're like, oh, this is going to take forever. And it doesn't. No matter how long you play, it flies by. So, I mean, just give it your all every play. And no matter if you're like, man, I want to be done with practice, I mean, it's going to end fast. So, I mean, just give it your all and on every snap.
Yeah, for sure, man. I agree with that 100%. Well, everybody, Gabe Byrne, Lexington Christian Academy, outside linebacker, defensive end, whatever you want him to do on the defensive side of the ball, he's got it. 6'3", 200. Check out Gabe's highlights. And Gabe, I appreciate you rolling with the Road Show, brother.